Product provided in this video by Play on Worlds. I just got this game yesterday, but I really want to show off this game. The holidays are almost here, and it's kind of fitting that it would be like this. This is Ebenezer and the Invisible World. And to be honest, once I'm done with Sly 3 Honor Among Thieves, I'm going back to finishing Dragon Quest Die. I have to finish it. The air was filled with phantoms, wandering hither and thither in restless haste, and moaning as they went. Every one of them wore chains like Marley's ghost. The misery with them all was clearly that they sought to interfere for good in human matters and had lost the power forever. Charles Dickens, A Christmas Carol. This is Ebenezer and the Invisible World. Oh look, we have 4 save files, that's awesome. Let's get started. You gotta admit though, the detail in this is truly insane. Eric, something has gone horribly wrong. Jacob Marley allowed you to see the invisible world, and only someone such as you can help someone like me. What sort of help could a spirit possibly need from me? Are you familiar with the Malthus family? Somewhat. Rich industrialists. They keep to themselves for the most part. Unfortunately, there is more to them than that. On with it, spirit. I haven't got all day. Tell me your story. And so I shall. Let me tell you the story of Caspar Malthus and the Malthus family dream. The Malthus family has always resided in the shadows of London high society, a truly heartless lineage who view the downtrodden of London as a cancer that would spread until a means of excising it could be found. With such cruel machinations have always existed. With the rise of modern industry, some members of the Malthus family felt the new age was soon dawning where this solution could present itself. Driving this new rhetoric was Gaius Malthus. He seized upon the city's industrial expansion and turned their family from mere aristocracy into an empire of industry. His factories swelled with the poor working people of London. He offered these workers horrid conditions and little pay in exchange for their backbreaking labor. All the while he planned for a day where he could rid the world of a lot of them. However, cruelty is a flame that burns one's candle twice as fast. Gaius died suddenly, and I dare say we are all of us the better for it. With the death of the Malthus family patriarch, command of their empire fell to Caspar Malthus, his only surviving son. Caspar was a dear friend from my mortal youth who I remembered as a happy and joyous boy who loved the world around him. I hoped that he would choose to take the Malthus family in a new direction. Unfortunately, I was wrong. Working conditions worsened and the cruelty of the Malthus family continued. However, I refused to believe that Caspar had gone so far down this path that he could not be redeemed. It was 1 year ago tonight, Christmas Eve, that I paid Caspar a visit. I appeared before Caspar, much like Jacob Marley appeared before you, and warned him that the heavy chains forged from his own cruelty would condemn his spirit forever. To avoid this fate, he would need to set himself on a path to redemption. It should come as no surprise to you, Ebenezer, that Caspar was also visited by 3 Christmas spirits that night. Each in turn showed him memories of his past, scenes from his present, and events from his potential future, all with the purpose to put him on this better path. But of all the images that Caspar was shown that night, it was the ghost of Christmas yet to come that had the most profounding effect. Caspar was shown a decrepit old man, locked in his study and resting on the mountainous deities of failed designs and concepts. Refuse littered the floors, creating an extraordinary unpleasant smell around this place. Caspar could feel the vast emptiness within the massive halls of the man's home and knew he had been alone for a long time. Whoever he once was, he now only existed as the architect of some obsessive project. It was then that Caspar began to recognize the room, the portraits and book on the wall, and the familiar features on the old man's haggard face. He was gazing at a visage of his future self. But the ghost of Christmas yet to come hadn't brought Caspar here to simply gaze upon the man he would become, but to witness the man's ultimate triumph. Caspar had achieved the Malthus family dream. Whether it was a power source, engine, or some infernal mechanism, I cannot say. But I do know it was the catalyst that would sever the workers from the world. In the midst of the old man's jubilation, the ghost of Christmas yet to come raised his finger and pointed at the frail future visage, not wanting Caspar to miss a moment of what came next. The old man's cries of exultation would be his last. This moment of excitement after decades of despair and neglect were too much for his worn heart. Caspar watched his future self begin to die before his eyes. Caspar's eyes soon withdrew from the old man. He watched instead the device, the culmination of his life's work, his family's dreams fall from withered hand and shatter on the floor. At that moment, Caspar and his future self both saw everything they had spent their life pursuing, every sacrifice or cruel and heartless act would all amount to nothing. They would die alone, unloved, and forgotten. With that, Caspar was returned to his own time, in a state that I perceived to mean he had been profoundly changed by the ordeal. I left him then so that he could contemplate what he had just witnessed. I felt confident that he would see the lonely path his life was on and make the changes that would lead him to another. However, what I did not foresee was that there would be another visitor that night, one who did not want to change Malthus's path, but to set it in stone. A dark spirit emerged from the shadows and confronted Caspar, laughing at the silly images the Christmas spirits have shown him. Caspar pled to this intruder that he did not want to meet the same fate that he witnessed. The dark spirit smiled and reminded him he had only been shown a possible future, one that now need not transpire. He told Caspar that the spirits had carelessly presented a new opportunity for the family. Caspar had been allowed to observe the workings of the old man's future device. With this knowledge, he could recreate it in the present. He was told he could help create the world that his family had always wanted. He need only be strong enough to put aside silly morality plays and take appropriate actions. With that, Caspar turned his back on a better path. A year hence, and he is almost finished using this unnaturally gained knowledge to bring himself to the precipice of his family's ultimate dream, to crush the poor workers under the city, under the gears of industrial progress. Yet despite all of this, I remember my old boyhood friend Caspar, and I bring myself to believe that he is beyond the hope of redemption. Now you know my story. I need a mortal to help my old friend find redemption before he is beyond salvation. The Christmas spirits will not come to my aid a second time. It is up to you to find the pieces of Caspar's past, present, and future, and convince him to choose a better path. If there is a pathway to redemption for Caspar, it will weave through the people in his life that mean most to him and know him well. That is all well and good, but even if you knew Caspar Malthus once as a good man, that was some time ago. How can you be sure that such a person still exists? I confess, I am not well informed of the metamorphosis that transpired within him. It is imperative that we unravel how he became the man he is today. Caspar kept a journal in the London Observatory, secreted away from the prying eyes of his father. If that journal is still there, it may help us understand how he drifted so far from how I remembered. Gallivanting about as a spirit's lackey was not how I intended to spend my holidays. But I suppose, in all fairness, I too was once a man that had lost his way. It took the esteemed presence of my dear friend Jacob Marley to set me straight. Very well, spirit. I will find Caspar's journal. Thank you, Ebenezer. You must exercise the utmost caution tonight. Caspar has already put in motion his plan to displace the workers of London. Workers are protesting, and soon there will be a standoff between the protesters and the Malthus private guard. The guard has been deployed to patrol the streets, no doubt eager to showcase their mettle to anyone sympathetic toward the plight of the workers. So, amidst this cacophony of mounting chaos, you expect me to venture into a whirlwind of further disorder and confusion? I must say, Spirit, your timing couldn't be more inconvenient. Yep, indeed. And this is basically everything. Your equipment, your heirlooms, your items, your quests. You have main quests and their side quests, as well as ghosts, enemies, and options. That's a lot. Yeah, sorry, I got a bad cough. Yeah, this actually focuses on a version of Ebenezer who redeemed himself. Be careful outside, sir. There have been protests recently here in London. They have become quite dangerous. Okay, so there's your map. Yeah, this game's a Metroidvania. Oh, yeah, he only has a weapon. He has a cane as his weapon. Fezziwig? How pleasant to see the bright face of my former employer. Hello, Ebenezer. You've made much of yourself since you worked for my company. I'm here to provide assistance as you advance in your journey. Thank you. I'm very grateful. There has never been a limit to your generosity. Press minus to access your map. London is a big city with many places to explore, and the map is essential for making your way through. See you around, old friend. God, I love this game. Alright, now we're in London itself. Go to the workers' strike near the London city center. Someone may need your help. This game is a Metroidvania. Bedlam Asylum. Yep, we can't do much here. We'll head to the right. This game's actually pretty interesting. Yeah, it doesn't have a double jump per se, but I like this. And you can also get money as you travel. And you can find items. Some items can heal you. Hurrah, Ebenezer! It is Christmas time again. Thank you for your kindness this year. You've truly changed. Yep, Tiny Tim. He helped them out and now lives. Still around in London. Ebenezer, that protester just ahead is in peril and requires aid. Can you intercede on my behalf? Please, don't! I surrender! You there! Cease your unwarranted assault on that man this instant. Yes, he may have committed his fair share of transgressions, but he has clearly surrendered himself, hasn't he? You and your friends are naught but the surplus population. Accept your fight, you pitiful swine. You're next, old codger. Dodge enemy attacks using the backstab. Mark my words. This shall be reported to our Captain Warren General. Be seeing ya. Thank you, kind sir. Let me help you home. No, I'll be fine. You need to find a safe haven, for Warren Gastrell is a merciless feral, and you are in great peril in his presence. He is not just neutralizing protesters. With the Malthus private guards, he is hunting anyone involved. Now they'll come for you too. I am well aware of the pressing need for self-preservation today. Thank you very much. Eric, why oh why were you utterly useless in extending aid to that man? Are you content with being a mere spectator? An impotent bystander in the face of distress? I have the wish to aid that man, but my curse in the afterlife is that I cannot. You, Ebenezer, have been visited by the Christmas spirits and can see me and other spirits. I can help those in need through you, and I can help you. For granting assistance, I shall be able to help you further. Nice! Select attack goes with the Quickolos wheel on the bottom right. Ebenezer requires spirits to use attack goes. Regain spirit by hitting enemies. Make your way to the London Observatory. I am liking this game a lot already. On the far west side of the city is the old Jonathan Bedlam Asylum. Always had a feeling there was something strange going on there, but I can never prove it. It's a dangerous place now in any case. You should stay away for your own safety. Yeah, you fight evil spirits. And they fight and the spirits that you team up with fight alongside you. Forgive my intrusion. You do not need to apologize, Fezziwig. You're always a great help. If you continue right, you'll find a save room. A save room is where you can save progress and replenish your health and spirit. Look for the sign with the feather pen. Every save room has a sign nearby. Thank you, Fezziwig. And that's the save room. Yeah. Yeah, this is a Metroidvania game. And you use these save rooms to save your progress. And I've played many Metroidvanias throughout my journey, whether it be Hollow Knight or this one. Let's see where this leads us. You there, Ebenezer. I see you've stopped to notice my lamp flames. You put on quite a show with your flames. How do you know my name? There is much that I know about the people of London. Much that some may prefer I not know. I remember you now. You were quite the town whisperer. Quite proud of your gossip. That was then and this is now. I lit the flames to catch your attention. I need your assistance. A prominent journalist, Salvatore Garcia, is writing a story about the accident in the Malthus factory. The one they say Declan Doyle is responsible. I fear with the unrest on the streets tonight he could be hurt or injured if he takes the normal route. I know a safer path. My request, Ebenezer, is to ensure that the street lamps can be seen along this route so that Garcia may reach his destination unharmed. Many are covered with snow. Can you make sure that the snow is removed and the lamps shine bright? Very well. I will do what I can to ensure his way is lit. Yep, now we have this quest. The Lamplighter's quest. Gotta light 3 lamps. This game is just interesting. A Metroidvania set in London. That's one.
I haven't seen Phoebe today. I'm worried about her.
You! I know you! You're Ebenezer Scrooge! You're that rich, misery old man that yells at children for laughing too loud. You made my friend cry. Yes, young man, I regret to say this is so. London has been generous with the laughter of children and I find it quite a bother at the time. I would like to make amends. Is your friend nearby? I would like to apologize. Phoebe's in trouble. She snuck into a building to the right looking for food without realizing it was occupied by Malthus guards. Now she's trapped and scared. Can you help her? This night lady here, maybe Anne, had been taking care of Phoebe. You can take her to safety if you find a way to Phoebe to exit the building. Of course, I will find Phoebe and help her to safety. Main quest, stave 1. Find Phoebe.
If you see Phoebe, please let me know. I know she's nearby. Sometimes I think I can hear her voice. I will continue to look for her.
Another quest updated. That must be her. Ah, nuts. Oh, it's the A button. B's the jump. The animation is just truly solid.
Ah, achoo. Oh no, I hope the Malthus guards didn't hear me sneeze.
Is your name Phoebe? Do you know a boy named Buster?
Oh dear Buster, he was my best friend. My mother said Buster and I were to be married when we were of age.
Worry not, dear child, I will help you get out.
Marianne's close by and she can take Phoebe to safety. There's a lever just above your head to open this door. I can help you get up there so you can activate it.
Nice, we unlock Buster Bailey. Press the attack button and the D-pad uses power, like so. Yeah.
Phoebe, are you okay? This house is dangerous. I must get you to safety. Yes, I'm okay. I'm so happy to see you, Marianne. Please, let's leave. I'm so scared. Thank you for finding Phoebe. She was my best friend in life. With your help and Marianne, Phoebe's safe. I will join you on your quest, Ebenezer.
Nice. Now we can continue into the observatory. This is actually pretty interesting. You complete quests, you unlock stuff that you can use to progress further. That's what makes this game worthwhile. Oh, that's nice. Not bad. Grenadiers? Yeah, taste of your own medicine, bozo.
I arrived much too early to meet a friend. My pocket watch does not keep good time.
That's sad. Really sad.
Coming along nicely.
And that gate's blocked off. There's not much else we can do.
Now at least this shop.
I am Casimir. If you're looking to increase your capacity for health, I can help you if you find the rare items I seek. We need lavender and rosemary in order to raise our maximum health. So according to our map, that's a shop. And that there is the ghost train. Sorry, you need to find another station before entering this train. Let's just continue on. Gotta head right. We already went through that place again. There's a safe here. You are not serious with this. Remember your map. Oh, I know. I know that.
Now is not a good time. I have matters to attend to.
And this is... We're in the East Cemetery. Nope, the East Cemetery has been blocked off. We need something in order to proceed further. That means I gotta head out all the way up and make a right. least they are alright.
Phoebe has decided to come live with us at the orphanage. We're so happy.
We help people, we bring good. Now to make it all the way up here, gotta dodge these spirits. Gotta admit, the gameplay is pretty solid, not gonna lie. It is very solid. Now we gotta make it all the way up. Very nice. Looks like we're getting there. Oh my god. Gotta find a save point somewhere. Oh, you missed. Yep.
Excuse me, sir. Do you know the time?
Yes, I suppose I do. Let me find my pocket watch.
Oh, I know that model. A very good and trustworthy instrument. Of course, sometimes it does slow down in particularly cold weather. If there are a few bad winters in a row, you should probably get examined or else you're going to be running behind.
Thank you. Do you have some experience in engineering?
I was a watchmaker by trade in life, one of the best. Although you probably haven't heard of me, I never was one for fame, or talking to people, or leaving my house, ever.
I see. For someone who seems to have done so little, how did you end up chained to the mortal world?
Well, that's just it, isn't it? I never did anything for anyone else. I cut myself off from the good and the bad parts. Even when I was given the opportunity to bring a little happiness into the world, I chose not to participate.
Yes, I was once also a bit of a hermit. I had the good fortune of having been visited by the three spirits.
Perhaps you can help me with something. I had a man, John Hardwick, approach me to repair a family pocket watch and engrave a heartfelt inscription in the back for his son. I performed my job well and the man was happy. I later learned he died in an accident later that day at the Malthus factory. I chose to forget about it, even though a small part of me urged that if I tell the man's son about the engraved pocket watch. However, I couldn't be bothered to leave my workplace. I would like his son to have it.
I think I can help you with this.
Really? I would be forever grateful. You can find the pocket watch at the Malthus factory. His son's name is Fern, and you can find him somewhere here in the London city center. He has many friends and often eats them for meals.
The Watchmaker's Quest. Yeah, the heartbeat can get tiring after a while.
Gotta find a save point somewhere. The World's Fair. No! Damn it! I end up all the way back here. Not a fun way to die. And when I died, I couldn't even find it. Yeah, I did do some of these. Which means I have to go back and explore them again. Let us head downstairs. The Bedlam Asylum on the left and the cemetery on the right. And I lost all the money that I got from the journey. That sucks. That was a lot. Nope, there's not much I can do here. Yep, which means I gotta go all the way back. Yep, I'm gonna have to go all the way around again. And I gotta complete that kid's quest again. I really need to stock up on items. Yep, gotta keep going.
Still moving about. Let's first check the bottom area first. Welcome to Jasper's Wandering Bazaar and Food Court. I'm Jasper. I offer an emporium of curiosities. Feast your eyes on delectable foods and rare items from all the world. You can find foods on one page and rare items on another. Make sure you stock up. Yep, you actually need money to boost your attack. Gotta keep this in mind. That's actually pretty interesting. There you are, Musa. I know now why you fly off sometimes. I don't see a rat specter or rabbit specter. That is a beautiful bird. A bird? A bird is sometimes that eats worms and corn off the ground. This is a falcon, and his name is Musa. As in Mansa Musa, the richest man that ever lived? Yes, he loved hoarding gold, jewels, and other fine things. I used to treat him as a bit of a role model in that regard. I used to so love having things. All things. Fine things. I used to feel the same way, although looking back I received little joy from just things. Unfortunately, when it becomes the sole reason for your existence, it leaves little room for much else. It's no wonder I ended up burdened by these chains. I can't do anything with those things now. Indeed, our opportunity to help others with our things is in life. I must do what I can. There are those out there with so few things. Perhaps I can make some of my things their things. What would that be called? Charity, giving, generosity. My things have been sold at auction, taken by princes and princesses around the world. Only my once favorite dress here in London, sold at a bargain to a wandering merchant. It is the most beautiful dress. I saw a poor girl wandering about peering into dress shops. She was admiring lovely dresses, but she had not a penny to purchase one. Can you purchase my beautiful dress from the wandering merchant? His name is Jasper, and then give it to this poor girl who would cherish it so much. A gracious gesture indeed. I shall purchase the beautiful dress from Jasper, the wandering merchant, so that the poor girl can have it. The Falconer Quest. Now I need to know how much. Yeah, I have 5 minutes. There's Jasper. That's the one. I need to get that, which means I'm gonna have to get a lot of cash. And that means battling against enemies. Let's check every corner. There's the train station. Gotta keep moving. For your money. Got some nice goods. Got more. Yep, the chain, that gate there won't let us pass. And that means we need to head to the right. Seriously, for a game that was made in the Unity engine, it is fantastic. Hold up a sec, I'll be back. How to answer a package. Let us continue. Seriously, I really need to get back into doing Dragon Quest Die. But thing is, I know people don't like it when I do that game. I can tell if the viewership is of any indication. This game though, jeez, this game's fun. Okay. And this is where I met the time lady. Yeah, let's skip it, because we already went through the conversation already. That did it. Let's check below first. It made me waste some perfectly good turkey. All right. So that's what it is. Oh yeah, there's a save point nearby. Nice, we can save. Finally. Nice that we finally found another save point. That did it. Oh, that's a lot of nice goodies. All right, let's just drop down then. And let's also save our game while we're at it. Now what is this place? Oh yeah. Thank you, Ebenezer. It is good to know that Mr. Garcia will have a chance to tell Declan Doyle's story. I intend to help others this evening. I can use the help if you would like to join me. Ah yes, I think I would. Let's light up the night. Nice, we have another ally. Gaetano Logrosso. Now I wonder what his attack is. Really? Is he trying to be Billy Kane? You there! Halt! You don't look like one of our factory's lowly drudges. Are you indeed the man responsible for disrupting the activities of my men? You must be wearing Gastrol. Command your goons to stand down at once. This is no way to treat people. People, hardly. Soon it shall no longer be incumbent upon us to attend the squalor of London in order to advance the grinding wheel of progress on behalf of the rest of society. You seem like a man of respectable means. I give you one last chance to surrender and remain unharmed. Bah! Humbug. Yeah, we have our first boss fight. Really? Is he trying to be like Billy Kane? Come on. And that's the end of that. Get wrecked. 'Tis a pity that a man of your station sympathizes with these peasants. Caspar Malthus has conceived a magnificent scheme for a new London, and I shall assist him in realizing it. Until we meet again, Ebenezer. But seriously... What is he planning? Alright, we made it to the London Observatory. Seriously, what are they planning? Hopefully, I'll be able to find out. What's with all these spirits? The London Observatory. There are spirits abound. Yeah, no, go down. We gain enemy's black belts. Increases his running speed. What's with these people in the observatory? Oh no! Oh wait, I saved my progress beforehand. Which means I gotta do that boss fight again. And that's alright. I already also completed the quest, too. Yep, him again. Yeah, let's take him down and that'll do it. Yeah, you're done. But I'm not gonna lie to you, this game is actually addicting. Really, really addicting. We beat the boss fight, let's just head back and save our progress. Besides, if you haven't gotten a chance to get this game, you should. This is just only a small taste of what's to come. And since we did beat the boss, that means I'm gonna go back and save so that way I don't have to do it again. Yeah, because when you die, you return back from the last point you saved. And it's imperative that you save constantly. You're gonna need to. So anyway, that is it for this showcase of Ebenezer. Yeah, I think Ebenezer in the Invisible World. If you enjoy it, please be sure to hit the like button. It means a lot. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and click the bell. I will see you in the next. This is MegamanNG signing off. Peace out.